Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, Karibu, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always making time to come and be with me. Mikey is making noise at the background, but this video has to be done. Now, I decided to start this video uh, a day before. So this is an introduction to a video that we'll do tomorrow. So, we're trying to get this boy into a daycare because mama needs to go to work, and again he needs to create friendships and socialize, and just be with other kids. So daycare is the only place we have found favorable because he cannot join school. I'll do a whole video about like school here and the ages kids can go and everything, the whole fiasco, because guys, it's a fiasco. Where? Anyway, so daycare is what we have, and so tomorrow we'll be going for daycare hunting. Not hunting per se, but we'll be going to do site visits, like visit the daycares that we are looking at and just see how they look like, where the kids play, what the kids eat, where they'll be sleeping and stuff like that. Before that, I had to do a whole research. Thank God for Google. I had to be on Google the whole time today, just trying to get the daycares that we'll visit tomorrow. The first thing that I discovered is, in Kenya, if you want a daycare, it's just a matter of walking in and saying, I want a daycare for my child. And, you're in. But here, most daycares I called, they don't have availability. They do not have openings. Like, it's like they have a maximum number that they want in a class or in a room, and once that number is attained they cannot take anybody else. And so I was having, like, I think 80% of the people that I called, because ours is an emergency. It's not an emergency, like we knew we needed daycare, it's just that we didn't get to it. And now that I'm almost starting work, that's when we're like, okay, now we need to get it going so that he can have a routine going. Most of the daycares I was calling, they're like, no, we have to put you on a waiting list. And the earliest I was getting is a month from now. So I was like, no, 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 that cannot work. I need it as soon as next week. That's number one. Number two, daycares here don't open on Saturdays. Like all of them work Monday to Friday, and Saturday I've not found one that's working on Saturday, and that's really challenging because then that means me as the one who is like working part time, I would strictly have to work between Monday and Friday and have to work with the schedule of the daycare. That way, at least I'm able to work and still be able to take care of the baby or manage the baby affairs. You understand? So I was really surprised. I really tried to, because at my workplace there's a likelihood of working on Saturdays because Saturdays are busy, and so you get two days off, Sunday for sure, and then the extra days they say is floating. So now I'll have to speak with my managers just to see if they can allow me to be taking Saturdays off, because otherwise there's no one to watch my child, there's no one to watch the baby. My husband is working and his schedule is just so strict, it's so tight, and it's rotating, so there's no way that they can have a special arrangement for him not to work on Saturdays. And then the other thing is the price costings. I realize daycare is very expensive. And on this note, please allow me to apologize to American women. I'm so sorry I judged you. I'm so sorry I looked from the outside. I'm so sorry I was seated in Africa and I'm judging. I'm like, American women don't like kids. American women don't like giving birth. American women don't. Oh, I judged you, and I'm so sorry. Any American woman watching this, I am so sorry because I judged you. Now I'm in this country, and I understand why you will not just want to have a child anyhow, because gosh, it's crazy. Childcare is expensive. Childcare is not easily accessible. It's a whole roller coaster. You need like the mental capacity, to just be able to manage childcare here in America. So prices. So within our area, I'm in Texas, all the childcare agencies that I've called, or the daycare agencies that I've called, I'll say the average I was getting was $200 per week. So that's what you pay to have your child in that daycare. So in a week, average $200. That's the average. There were some that were going up to 300 per week, and there were some that are going as low as 185. So when I say an average of 200, then that's fair enough, right? It's fair enough to say average of 200, not that 200 is fair enough. It's still expensive coming from Africa, comparing the prices with Kenya, of course. That price, it covers meals. If your baby takes none, I think they also have none, because I saw that on the list. And then, of course, they have a teacher who will be engaging them in activities like learning activities. And then there's also the extracurricular activities where they'll just be playing different games. So ideally, the 200 per week average price is to cover basically your child being there, and they give them 3 meals and a snack, 4 o'clock snack, I think. Yeah, 4 o'clock snack. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, really. It is what it is. The other thing is the ones that I've called, so there's a registration fee that you pay. And then most of them, because remember what I said, you must be in a waiting list. The list is long, the list has so many people. So once your child is in, you have to hold that slot with paying the $200 per week, even if your child is not going to daycare. It's like a school. In Kenya, what we would have is, if maybe we know we're going for holiday the next 1 month or even 3 weeks, then I'll not take my child to daycare and I'll not incur any cost for those weeks that we are away. But here, you want to go on holiday, you want to go where? You must still pay the $200 per week, whether your child is there or not. So the way they're trying to explain from what I was reading is they get staff based on the number of kids that are in each room. And so even when your child is not there, they cannot send one person away. And the waiting list again is very long. So you're holding another spot, which can be utilized by another child who needs it, and you're not there. But again, it is what it is. New systems, you get to adapt. When you go to Rome, you do as the Romans do. And then the other thing is the things that you need. They need you to have a doctor's clearance form. It's basically you taking your child to the doctor. They're screened for like communicable diseases that will allow them to interact with other kids, so that you're not getting other kids sick, basically. The other thing is you need their shots records or vaccines record. If your child is not fully potty trained, you need to bring diapers, a sleeping bag. So they were asking for sleeping bag where the child can sleep, because they'll be taking naps at some point of during the day. So basically, I think those are the things that were coming on top of mind in terms of what I found to be interesting, and some of the things that you need to take note if you're trying to pursue daycare services here in, let me say, Texas. I don't know if the rules are the same for other states, so you could try and let me know in the comment section if like the rules are the same. And then the other thing is apparently you can apply for childcare something. I don't know. It's like the government to help you pay for the childcare money. But there's a cut to it in terms of like price, in terms of income. It's for the really like needy people, depending on like how many members you are in your household. I really don't understand how that works. It's still something I need to read more about. So I can't really comment so much about that. Maybe someone who has an idea about that can also just leave a comment in the comment section. I'll stop this video here, and then we'll proceed tomorrow, so that it's a combined video, and it's one video just about the childcare or daycare service. Yeah, so see you guys tomorrow as we go to the daycare. Good morning. So we're stepping out. We want to go daycare shopping. I wanted to say daycare shopping, daycare hunting, and we want to take you with us. Mikey has these things. Let me see. Let me see your boo boo. You have a boo boo. Yeah, Mikey has these things because we had to have him do like a test, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so they did a blood draw for a lab.
yeah, it's something that he needs to do before he can start daycare. So he starts next week. So we're doing the search today and all the preparation that's needed. So part of it is his medical, to ensure that he's up to date with vaccines and all that. So yeah, guys, baby boy, what are you expecting?
Nothing.
Do you have any expectations?
Yeah, that it goes smoothly.
That it goes smoothly, yeah?
Yes, I
My
want it to
prayer
go
is we
smoothly.
find something that's gonna be good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, get down if you want. It's okay. My prayer is we find something that's going to work for him and someone he's not going to be discriminated or what do you call that, racism, Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
someone
that's
that's
fine.
just going to be he's going to be happy.
Yeah.
He's a happy baby, so I want to believe he's going to adapt very well. I'm also excited to see his first day of daycare.
Oh, he's gonna freaking love it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if he's gonna
He's gonna
cry when
love
you
it.
drop him and leave. Yeah. So come guys, let's go look for a daycare for this boy of ours.
Oh yeah. Come on, Pop. You ready? Yeah. Now we can
Yeah,
go. Come
let's
on.
go. You are so excited. Mommy was keeping you waiting. Yeah.
Do you remember when we went to Paris in July? Got stuck out in the rain, but we danced around and didn't mind it. So young and reckless, baby.
So guys, we just made it to this place. We wanna go in now and talk to them and see what we see. Guys, we're back home. Sorry, I couldn't film because we are frustrated. We had two options for daycare that we were going to look at. So we went to the first place, and I think that's where I last left you guys. And truth is, it's far. Like it's a drive. Was it like 15 minutes? 15 minutes, right? 17 minutes drive. There's one that's by our house. It's a walking distance, and we had engaged them like last month. And so we were like, before we can decide on them, just because they're closer, let's see what's out there. Maybe we'll find something better. And so when we found the other one, which cost wise is better for us, but now it's quite far. We decided, okay, let's just go with the one that's in the house, or let's go with the one that's at the house. And so we call her, and we're excited, like, okay, now we're ready to make that registration and pay and commit for the baby to start next week. And she says, well, they are booked. Like that spot is no longer there. She had like, did she have two spots or one?
Two, I think.
Two. So that yeah, those spots are no longer there, and so we're frustrated. Feels like we have to go back to the drawing board or manage with the one that's very far. All we need is just to get this baby into daycare. This is the land of the free, but everything feels so difficult. The irony. My husband is here just frustrated as well.
Yeah.
So if you're in Kenya, you're still processing marriage visa or whatever visa you feel like you're stuck. Kwanza those in a marriage visa, me I'll advise you give birth, get pregnant, start having those babies because when you come here it's a different ball game. That's the only regret I had. Like I wish I just gave birth to my kids when I was in Kenya. I wish I didn't fight my husband so much when he said we have another one in Kenya. Yeah, childcare here is not a walk in the park. So I'll keep you posted, guys. I don't know how this will go. We have to make a decision. We don't have time. Today is Wednesday, and I have to start work on Monday. So we need to have figured out something within those few days. At least we got care. At least we've taken care of getting Mikey injections and all shots and all that. And I'm like, you know what, God, just take control because I don't want to stress myself out. Just take control. Let your perfect will be done. Guys, forgive my face. I'm doing my nighttime routine and I just remembered that I forgot to close this video or I didn't update you. So, after being frustrated, at this point we have decided to go with the one that's quite far and then we figure things out from there. Yeah, so keep you posted. I told you we're exploring America together, we're getting confused together, we're getting to know how the system works here together. So I think I'm just gonna end this video here and I'll see you guys in my next one. As always, remember to be kind to one another, love one another, and treasure every minute you spend with one another because tomorrow is not promised. Ciao.